You grind through a 60-hour work week to keep the lights on and the roof secure, but you walk through the door and the house is dead quiet. You've built a fortress only to come home to a cold bed. This is the transactional marriage. The bills are paid, the obligations are met, but the emotional and physical connection has completely evaporated. We're fed polite societal lies about unconditional love and eternal duty. No one wants to talk about the reality of a home where the warmth is gone, but the financial demands remain untouched. Ignoring it doesn't make it disappear. This silent, crushing resentment over a completely broken exchange is quietly dismantling the modern family from the inside out. To understand how we got here, we have to look at the original subconscious trade traditional men make when they agree to be the provider. A man trades his time, his freedom, and his physical energy in the economic marketplace. He does this to fund and build what we call a safe container, a secure boundary to protect his family. Here is the unspoken contract. His time and energy build the safe container. In return, a reciprocating loop of intimacy flows back. But when the dynamic breaks, this loop abruptly severs. The emotional return dries up, yet the relentless strain of his energy must continue. When that core benefit is discontinued, the relationship undergoes a severe mutation. The illusion of a partnership of souls quickly falls away. What remains is a stark reality. The marriage has devolved into a purely transactional business deal, and only one party is left paying the overhead. Living under this mutated contract inflicts a deep psychological sting that chips away at a man's daily existence. He realizes he is no longer viewed as a lover or a man of choice. He has been downgraded to a utility object, entirely stripped of his personal humanity. He has been reduced to a single, exhausting identity, the machine that pays. He faces the grinding, relentless pressure of his career all day, only to walk through his front door into an environment that treats his presence with total indifference, or worse, casual contempt. This specific brand of isolation, happening under his own roof, creates a highly toxic baseline of silent resentment. That toxicity eventually bleeds into every conversation, every interaction, eroding the basic respect required for a family to function. Faced with this empty void, most men instinctively reach for the exact wrong solution. They try to compensate by working even harder, buying expensive gifts, or taking on extra shifts to win back affection. We can see the failure of this strategy, the economic shield, right here. This graph tracks a man's financial output against his partner's attraction and respect. Notice that as the financial output climbs, the attraction line remains completely flatlined at the bottom. The unvarnished truth is simple: you cannot buy desire. In fact, using the economic shield backfires. As financial output spikes drastically to overcompensate, attraction and respect plummet into the negative. He loses his masculine frame by signaling his only value as monetary. His wife's biological radar immediately detects this lack of personal boundaries. She no longer sees a leader, she sees a highly compliant service provider. Attempting to secure love through sheer utility is the exact mechanism that permanently kills a partner's basic respect. To break out of the transactional trap, a man has to make a hard internal shift. The mandatory first step is completely severing his sense of self-worth from his utility in a bank account. He must bring firm emotional and personal boundaries back into the daily dynamic of the household. It requires looking at reality without the romantic filter. A relationship without physical and emotional connection is not a functioning marriage. It is a broken business deal that no longer serves the person footing the bill. The recovery of respect only happens when a man stops allowing his financial output to act as a pathetic substitute for his actual masculine presence and authority. Let's be perfectly clear. A marriage certificate was never meant to be a one-sided contract where you pay the costs and the core benefits are discontinued. Demand respect, demand intimacy, and absolutely refuse to accept your existence as a mere economic object in your own home. Stay grounded, stand firm, stay a man.